Hi, thank you so much for joining me this evening. I am in pink today because I thought the sun is out, so I have to wear something pretty today. And of course, this concert tonight is full of joyful music, unlike last week that was quite emotional and sad. Today, all you'll be doing with me is dancing around your living room, I hope, or wherever you might be watching tonight. I'll say hello to a few people. Hi to Teresa and Philip and Fatima. Thank you so much for watching. And Angela, bless you. And Philip says he's had his second Pfizer jab yesterday, and apart from a bit sore of the arm, he's okay. Oh, I'm so glad you're okay, Philip. And I saw you had a haircut. Who else has had a haircut? Because Slava has. He came home yesterday looking like a completely different man. It was amazing. He had this hair that was like out here, and he came back with it all shaved off and all styled, looking lovely. I haven't had mine yet because mine takes so long, so I was put back a bit. My mum's had her haircut, so that was fun. She had it on Monday, the day you're allowed, but mine isn't till next week. But I did get my nails done, so I got those done on Tuesday, which I was very pleased about because I haven't had nails since before Christmas. Such a long time ago, so it's lovely to have them back. Angela says recovering from a tooth extraction, so taking it easy. Oh, I hope you get better, Angela. Sending you all our love from here to you in your living room, and I hope you get better. Take it easy, and I hope tonight we can lift your spirits a bit. Trudy and Trevor, thank you so much for watching. Hello to the Friday family. Oh, bless you. Oh, it is a Friday family, isn't it? It's wonderful. And hello to Nino as well in Germany with your sister. Thank you so much for watching. And to Christopher, thank you so much for watching as well. And Tuomo in Finland, bless you for watching. And Terry up the road. Hi, Terry. I've got a good song for you tonight. And to Nike. Hello, Nike, watching on Twitch. And he's confused whether to watch his favourite opera singer or his favourite cricketer playing Call of Duty. Nike, obviously, it's your favourite opera singer. Though, of course, I understand watching your favourite cricketer playing Call of Duty is a big thing on Twitch, isn't it? Call of Duty and stuff. But, you know, you can watch us at the same time. While I'm talking, turn me off. Daphne and Rob, hi to you guys. Daphne says she'll be working at the vaccine centre next week on admin, taking the laptop around to each patient for their details and the vaccine details. First paid job for 30 years. Wow, that's amazing. Well done to you. And Angela and Hav, thank you so much for watching, both of you, and sending you lots of love to Harlem. And Ginny, thank you so much for watching, Ginny. And Steve says, cool drizzly day here in the mountains of western Pennsylvania. Perfect day to take in Chrissy concert. Ready to do some stomping? Yes, we are ready to do the stomping. God bless Chrissy. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Steve, so much for watching. And Philip says, I bet it was a relief for Slava. It was for me. Yeah, Slava said that he could finally feel the wind on his neck. He felt for the last few months he's had a scarf round his neck and on top of his head. Yeah, he can finally put things behind, not that you put things behind your ears like pencils or anything, but at least he's looking great now. I mean, he was looking great before, but he looks even better. Hi to Suzanne as well, Two Sisters Art Centre up the road, says looking forward to your concert. Thank you so much. And to Jane and Richard, thank you so much for watching. And I wanted also to say hello to Gwynnie, who's watching in Harlem, and to Miriam Grattan, Lucy Yarda, Radim and Monica in Prague, to Miguel and Assel, of course, in Prague with Enzo, Andy and Eunice Mayhew, my mum Natasha in Russia. She'll be watching tomorrow because she's out tonight with friends celebrating. So is that right? She's celebrating, yeah. So I hope you have a wonderful time tonight, Mum, and I hope you enjoy the music when you watch tomorrow. Oh, she's at a jazz club, yeah. She's at a jazz club in St. Petersburg. So I hope you have a wonderful time tonight, Mum, listening to some jazz, and I hope tomorrow when you listen to me that I'll be better. I'll try. Philip says, I volunteer at our vaccination centre doing car park marshalling. It's unpaid, but it's good to be out and helping. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, the volunteers that we see when we drive past, not that I ever go out anywhere, but when I have been once or twice in the last few months with Slava to the shops or something, there's so many people volunteering as marshalling. I think it's amazing what they're doing. Such a great job. So thank you for Philip for all your work. Also wanted to say special thanks to everybody who in the past couple of weeks, especially this week, has donated to my Sick Children's Trust campaign on Facebook. It means such a lot. So thank you so much. You know who you are. I won't call out your names if you don't want me to. So thank you so much. It means so much. My stomach is as hard as rocks right now because I'm doing 100 sit-ups a day. I have actually only done 50 today because usually on a Friday I only do half, and then on a Saturday I do 150. But I am doing it. I have completed all of the days so far. So it's tough doing 100 sit-ups a day, I can't lie, but I'm getting through them slowly but surely. It's just difficult to get out of bed now because my stomach doesn't really work because it's always painful, but it's fine. So yeah, thank you so much to everyone who donated. And also I've got an important question apparently, that on the 30th of April Slava's got to go out for a meeting, and he and I were wondering, on the 30th of April is the Whitney Houston evening, and we were wondering if you'd prefer it on a Thursday or the Saturday. So that's Thursday the 29th of April or Saturday the 1st of May. So let me know what your thoughts are. And also if you'd like us, now the summer's coming, to put the concert at 7 o'clock, or if you prefer it just as it is, let me know. Yeah, that's all I have for you. So I will start the concert so that I'm not talking for forever. Ginny says Saturday. Oh, thank you. Yes, keep voting for Thursday or Saturday, and we'll go with whatever you want, the majority want, for the end of April. So the Harlem Savoy Ballroom, if you don't know and you've never heard of Harlem Savoy Ballroom, it is a legendary dance hall on Lenox Avenue between 140th and 141st Street in New York. It was known as the world's finest ballroom and home of happy feet. So tonight I hope that we'll all have happy feet at your homes. So it was open from 1926 until 1958, and it had 2 twin bandstands showcasing the world's finest jazz musicians. The dances born on its mahogany dance floor would sweep the world, and they live on to this day. The Savoy was the heart and the soul of Harlem. Norma Miller, who was one of the dancing people, I'll say what it is in a minute, I can't remember, the first place in the world that black and white walked through the door together into the Savoy. They were joined by a simple thing called swing. So this leads me on to my first song. So this is for Mike and Mary Garlick. I hope you will be watching. And it is The Way You Look Tonight. It's a song from the film Swing Time, which I watched this week. Great film. I love Fred Astaire. It was performed by Fred Astaire and composed by Jerome Kern with lyrics by Dorothy Fields. It won an Academy Award for the Best Original Song in 1936. And Fields remarked, "The first time Jerry played that melody for me, I went out and started to cry. The release absolutely killed me. I couldn't stop. It was just so beautiful." In the movie, Fred Astaire sings The Way You Look Tonight, of course, to Ginger Rogers, while she's washing her hair adjacent in another room. His recording reached the top of the charts in 1936, and other versions that year were by Guy Lombardo and by Teddy Wilson and Billie Holiday. So I hope you'll enjoy The Way You Look Tonight.
Cold, I will
thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed The Way You Look Tonight, one of my favourite songs. All of these tonight are one of my favourite songs, or jazz songs anyway. I'm a huge fan of Frank Sinatra and Ella Fitzgerald. And of course so many others like Louis Armstrong and Nat King Cole. They're all absolutely legendary. So I would have loved to have been in the Savoy Ballroom when they were playing. Ginny says Saturday, yes, I read that. Trevor says Thursday. Tessa and Austin, hi Tessa and Austin. Is Sam and Joel still with you, or have they gone already? Let us know. Steve says whatever you choose and whatever is easier for you is fine. And Natasha, hi Natasha in New York from Classical Crossover Magazine. I have a lovely song for you tonight. Hi to you, Natasha. And Philip says fabulous, Chrissy. Oh, thank you. And Amy, hi Amy, Ben and Elliot. Says a lovely opening, looking pretty in pink too. Oh, thank you so much. I haven't worn this dress for ages. The last time I wore it was in Prague, I think, when I sang for the Queen's birthday. I sang in the embassy, and that's the last time I wore this dress. So thank you so much. And Tessa and Austin say, what a fabulous opening number. Thank you so much. There's more to come. Lots and lots of lovely, uplifting songs tonight for you all. And thank you so much for all your requests as well. So in 1926, it was opened in March and it closed, unfortunately, in July 1958. And Barbara Engelbrecht writes in her article, Swinging at the Savoy, it was a building, a geographical place, a ballroom, and the soul of a neighbourhood. It was opened and owned by white entrepreneur Jay Fagan and Jewish businessman Mo Gale, and it was managed by African-American businessman and civic leader Charles Buchanan. Buchanan, who was born in the British West Indies, sought to run a luxurious ballroom to accommodate the many of thousands of people who wished to dance in the atmosphere of a tasteful refinement rather than the smelly underground nightclubs that were available. The Savoy was modelled after the Fagan's downtown venue called Roseland Ballroom, and the Roseland was mainly a white swing club, with swinging rising to popularity and Harlem becoming a connected black community. The Savoy gave the rising talent and the passionate black dancers an equally beautiful venue. The ballroom was 10,000 square feet, and it was on the second floor and a block long. It could hold up to 4,000 people, so it's huge. And this leads me to the next song. So I'm going to be singing this one. This is requested by Jane and Richard Vaughan, and it's a beautiful, beautiful song called Swonderful from 1927, and it's a popular song by George Gershwin. It was introduced in the Broadway musical Funny Face, which I watched yesterday. I've watched all of Audrey Hepburn's films since I was a kid because I've been obsessed with her since I was a child. But yeah, I watched Funny Face again yesterday, and it was, of course, blew me away as always. And it was with Fred Astaire as well. The song is considered a standard and has been recorded by many artists, especially jazz artists. And in 1928, Adele Astaire, who introduced the song on the stage previous year, recorded one of the earliest versions, but the most successful recordings was by Frank Crummett and the Ipana Troubadours. Other vocal versions are from Bing Crosby, Brian Wilson, Anita Day, Gene Kelly, and Ella Fitzgerald. So lots and lots of artists have covered it. So I hope you enjoy. It's wonderful for Jane and Richard, and I hope you'll all be dancing along with me. Don't mind telling you, in my humble flesh, that you thrill me through with a tender passion. When you said you cared, imagine my emotion. I swore then and there, permanent devotion. You make all the other men seem blind. Just you alone fill me with marvelous that you should care for me. Magnifique, it's what I seek. You should care for me. It's elegant, it's what I want. It's what I love to see. My dear, it's four-leaf clover time. From now my heart's working overtime. Exceptional, snow bagatelle. That's why you should care for. That you should care for. That you should care for me. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. It's wonderful. And thank you so much to Jane and Richard for the wonderful request, because I haven't really actually ever sung that song before. So thank you so much for asking for it. Victoria, hi Victoria from Athens. Thank you so much for watching it all the way in Athens. From Victoria and Dimitri, bless you both. And Christopher says, absolutely fantastic, Chrissy. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. So I will continue with the story of the Savoy Ballroom. So the interior apparently was painted pink, and the walls were covered in mirrors, and the coloured lights danced on the sprung layered floor, the wooden floor. And in 1926 it contained a very spacious lobby framing a huge cut glass chandelier and a marble staircase. Leon James is quoted in Jazz Dance magazine saying, "My first impression was that I had stepped into another world. I had been to ballrooms all over, but this was different, much bigger, much more glamorous, and real class." The Savoy Ballroom, if you didn't know, was named after the Savoy Hotel in London, as those who named the ballroom felt this gave the ballroom a classy upscale feeling, and as the hotel in London, as you all know, is very elite and upscale itself. So the Savoy was popular from the start. As soon as it opened, a headline from the New York Age in March 20th, 1926 read, "The Savoy turns 20,000 people away on opening night. Crowds pack the ballroom all week." The ballroom remained lit every single week of that night. Every single night of that week, sorry. That was the wrong way around. Anyway, during the 1930s, Chick Webb was the band leader of the Savoy's most popular house band, and Ella Fitzgerald was the fresh from a new talent show, Victory from the Apollo Theatre in 1934, became their vocalist. Webb also recorded the 1934 big band song and jazz standard that you heard at the beginning of the show when you were waiting, getting your seats, Stomping at the Savoy, which is named for the Savoy. The Savoy was the site of many battle of bands or cutting contests, which started the Benny Goodman Orchestra, and they challenged the Webb in 1937. Webb and his band were declared the winners at the contest, and in 1938 Webb was challenged by the Count Basie Band, and while Webb was declared the winner again, there was a lack of consensus on who actually won. And Earl Warren, who was alto saxophonist for the Count Basie Band, reported that he had worked on the song Swinging the Blues for competing, and he says, "When we unloaded our cannons, that was the end." So yeah, that's very interesting. Jane says, exceptional, Chrissy. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Jane and Richard. I hope you enjoyed it. And Stelina, thank you so much for watching, Stelina. Jane says, Rich saw Ella sing this in 1964. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, that's incredible. That must have been an incredible experience to see her on stage. I would have loved that. Mike says, hi, sorry I'm late. We'll catch up later. With you now. Mike, I sang your song right at the beginning for you and Mary, so I hope you can go back and listen to it. If you are enjoying tonight's concert and you are new to watching, there are 2 ways to donate something, a virtual ticket or anything you'd like to donate towards our work that we put on each week. This week is our 41st week. There are 2 links on the screen. The GoFundMe page that we started nearly a year ago now, and you can find them in the description as well. We do these concerts, of course, for free because we don't want to charge, and we want everyone to be able to watch them because we know some people can't afford to buy tickets. So I hope you can enjoy them. So there's no pressure to donate, but if you can donate, it goes such a long way in helping us, me as an artist, and us putting them on each week. The costings, just us living at the moment, as we don't have any work yet. Hopefully we will get work this summer, I hope. Hopefully it will all go through and nothing will be cancelled this year, hopefully. Classical Crossover Magazine says radiant. Oh, thank you so much. So this leads me on to my next song, which is for Angela Barbrook and Tuomo Rinta Oppas. And that's right, isn't it? Good. This is for Pennies from Heaven, a beautiful 1936 American popular song with music by Arthur Johnston, same name as me, and lyrics by Johnny Burke. It was introduced by Bing Crosby with George Stoll and his orchestra in 1936 film of the same name. I haven't actually seen this film, so I do need to watch this. It was recorded in the same year by Billie Holiday and afterwards performed by Doris Day, Jimmy Dorsey and his orchestra, Arthur Tracy, Tony Bennett, Dinah Washington, Big Joe Turner, Dean Martin, Gene Ammons, Guy Mitchell, Harry James, like so many people. But the 1936 recording by Bing and George Stoll Orchestra topped the charts for 10 weeks and was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame in 2004. So I hope you really enjoy Pennies from Heaven. Every time it rains, pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find your fortunes falling all over the town. Be sure that your umbrella is upside down. Trade them for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things heaven for you and me. Thank you so much, everyone. A nice, short, sweet one there. I hope you enjoyed it. Steve says this is great. Thank you so much. And Natasha says this is a new one to me. I love it. And Nino says this sounds awesome. Andrew says super, Chrissy. Thank you so much. And hi to Ruth Elwood as well for watching. Thank you for watching, Ruth. Tuomo says thank you. Oh, thank you. So yes, the Savoy Ballroom started a lot of famous jazz singers' careers, which most people don't realise, but it was one of the starting points for most jazz singers. So Chick Webb obviously found Ella Fitzgerald and groomed her there and made her the name she became. Billie Holiday earned much of her early acclaim at the Savoy, along with Lena Horne, Dinah Washington, and Sarah Vaughan. Joe Stafford, Frank Sinatra, Jimmy Rushing, the Andrews Sisters, and many others all performed there and made their names there. So it was the place to go to play this kind of music, to play new releases like Pennies from Heaven, like The Way You Look Tonight. All of these things were played at the Savoy, which is wonderful. Hi to Ben. Thank you so much for watching, Ben. And Philip said, loved it, Chrissy. Thank you so much. Tessa says, you're so good at this, Chrissy. Oh, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Thank you. And Angela says, thank you, Chrissy. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you enjoyed Pennies from Heaven. Lots of people started their career there, so it was kind of the place to be if you wanted to be a jazz singer or just a singer at the time, because back in the 30s, that's kind of the only sort of type of music, like Frank Sinatra type music was sort of really the only one that was, it's more like pop music is now, but obviously it was jazz back then. There was a staff of 90 permanent employees at the Savoy, and they included musicians, waiters, cashiers, floor attendants, porters, and administrative assistants. And there were also hostesses with whom a visitor could dance with for a dime or learn lessons of the latest steps, as well as a team of bouncers clad in black tuxedos and bow ties. And the bouncers were usually ex-boxers or basketball players, and they would rush in on a moment's notice and put anyone out. Over 250 name and semi-named bands were featured at the Savoy. The house bands included those of Fess Williams, Chick Webb, Erskine Hawkins, and Al Cooper's Savoy Sultans, just to name a few. The two bandstands allowed continuous live music all night long and provided the stage for many famous battle of the bands. The most famous one and the most highly publicised was the one between Chick Webb and Benny Goodman, when both bands were at their crest of popularity. Future beatbop stars like Dizzy, Charlie Parker, Art Blakey, and Thelonious Monk, played there too. As a matter of fact, Teddy Hill, who later became manager at Minton's Playhouse, also led a band at the Savoy at one point. So it was such a popular place, and it was the place that was always written about in the papers. That was the hub of all the music at the time. So it's such a shame it doesn't exist anymore, but this leads me on to my next song, and this is for Terry Bryant. This is a beautiful, beautiful song, one of my favourite songs. It came out in 1928, and it's written by Larry Shea and Joe Goodwin. And it bears resemblance to the Spanish song Amapola by Jose Maria Garcia. Early popular recordings were by Seeger Ellis, Louis Armstrong, Ted Wallace and his Campus Boys. Also Ella Fitzgerald sang it, and Fats Domino, I don't know who they are, and Frank Sinatra sang it as well. This is Frank Sinatra's version, and this is When You're Smiling. So I hope that you will enjoy. Also, Judy Garland also sang it as well at Carnegie Hall. But I hope you enjoy Frank Sinatra's, or my version of Frank Sinatra's, When You're Smiling, for you, Terry. When you're smiling, sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you bring on the rain. Stop your sighing and be happy again. Keep on smiling, 'cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're smiling, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, that sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you bring on the rain. So stop your sighing, be happy again, keep on smiling, 'cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed When You're Smiling, and I hope you're all smiling right now. Amy says, this genre suits your voice. Love the song choices so far. Oh, thank you so much. And Tessa sent hearts. Thank you. And Angela, so upbeat. I love it. Thank you, Chrissy. Oh, that's what I wanted. I wanted to do an upbeat week for you so that you've got lots to dance to and look forward to. Life is good. And yeah, to just enjoy the music tonight. So yeah, I hope I'm making you all smile. Going back to the Savoy, the club was open to the public 5 nights a week, and 2 days were reserved for private parties or functions. The normal charge to get in was 30 cents. Seems quite low nowadays. And when it was later in the evening, it was 85 cents in the early 30s. And during the Depression, the cover was actually lower, and the Savoy would set up free holiday dinners for the homeless and poor folk in the area for free. You could become a member of the Savoy by purchasing a membership of certain Savoy dance clubs called the Lindy Hop Club. That's the lady who I mentioned, Norma Miller. She was part of the Lindy Hop dancers. So the clubs were Lindy Hop Club, 400 Club, the Old Timers Club, and receive a discounted admission. There were always employed dance hostesses around, that I said earlier, that would dance with you, and were also available for private lessons. You did not have to be 21 to go in, although most parents wouldn't let you go. And at midnight, the place was absolutely jumping, and it was open until 3 a.m. So it was so the folks catching a play or cinema could come dancing afterwards. So this leads me on to my next song, which is for Lynn Forrest and Ron Davis. And this is a beautiful song again, a bit of a quieter song now, but it's beautiful. It's written by Irving Gordon, and it's unforgettable. The song's original working title was Uncomparable. However, the music publishing company asked Gordon to change it to Unforgettable. The song was published in 1951, and the most popular version was sung by Nat King Cole from his album Unforgettable in 1952, with an arrangement by Nelson Riddle, which is what I will sing today. So I hope you will enjoy Unforgettable. Thank you so much, everybody. I do hope you enjoyed that one. Philip and Fatima says Thursday or Saturday will be fine for us, Chrissy. Keep smiling. Oh, thank you so much, Philip and Fatima. And Stelina says, wow, beautiful. Thank you so much. I do hope you are enjoying this evening so far. And I hope you enjoyed Unforgettable. One of my favourite ones from Nat King Cole. He has a beautiful, beautiful voice. Going back to the Harlem Savoy Ballroom, it says that unlike many ballrooms, such as the Cotton Club, the Savoy always had a no discrimination policy. Generally, the clientele was 85% black and 15% white, although sometimes it would be a 50-50 split, which was kind of unheard of back then, which was wonderful. And Lindy Hop legend Frankie Manning noted that patrons were only judged on their dancing skills, not the colour of their skin, which I think is just incredible. He says that one night someone came over and said, oh, hey man, Clark Gable just walked in the house. And someone else said, oh yeah, can he dance? All they wanted to know was if the person who'd walked in could dance or not if they were black or white, which is wonderful. Virtuosic dancers, however, excluded others from the northeast corner of the dance floor, now referred to as the Cat's Corner, although the term was not used at the time. And this leads me on to my next song. This is for Miguel and Assel in Prague and their little boy Enzo. And we haven't seen them for such a long time, so we're really looking forward to seeing them when we can. It's written by Cole Porter, and it's one I'm sure you'll all love. It's I've Got You Under My Skin. It was introduced that year, 1936, in the Elena Powell musical film Born to Dance, in which it was performed by Virginia Bruce, the actress, and it was nominated for an Academy Award for the Best Original Song. It became a signature song for Frank Sinatra, and in 1966 it became a top 10 hit for the Four Seasons. Sinatra first sang the song on his weekly show in 1946 as the second part of the medley with Easy to Love. He sang it with a big band in an arrangement by Nelson Riddle, and Riddle was a fan of Maurice Ravel and said that the arrangement was inspired by the bolero. Sinatra aficionados usually rank this as one of his finest collaborations with Riddle's orchestra. The slide trombone solo is by Milt Bernhard. Sinatra usually included the song in his concerts, a tradition carried on by his son Frank Sinatra Jr. He recorded a studio version with Nelson Riddle's orchestra for his 1956 album Songs for Swinging Lovers. So this is the beautiful, beautiful song, I've Got You Under My Skin, and Slava says I need to look at something. Definitely unforgettable, Chrissy. Thank you, Philip. And Trudy and Trevor says, lovely, these songs have such elegance and a wonderful facility with words. You're so right, Trudy, and I hope you enjoy, Trudy and Trev, this next one. This is for Miguel and Assel in Prague, so I hope you like I've Got You Under My Skin. I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me, so deep in my heart that really you're part of me. I've got you under my skin. I tried so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair never will go so well. But why should I try to resist when, darling, I know so well I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of the warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your time that I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin. I hope you're dancing. Sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near. In spite of a warning voice, it comes in the night and repeats how it yells in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Why not use your mentality? Wake up to reality. And each time that I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you, 'cause I've got you. Yes, I've got you under my skin. Thank you so much, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed I've Got You Under My Skin. That is one of my favourites, actually, has to be said. Hi to Kirk and Hannah. I hope you're well and you're keeping well down in Cockington. It's so wonderful to be able to sing to you all this evening. I know lots of things have opened this week. Lots of shops have opened. Have you been out shopping, anybody? As I said, I've only gone out to do my nails, and that was a quick in and out. Oh, yeah, who's been to the pub? I haven't been to the pub. It's far too cold for me. I'm not sitting outside. There's no way I'm sitting outside. Even being in here is cold. So no way I'd sit outside until it gets nice and warm. Slava's the same. But who's been to the pub? Anybody braved it on Monday? Do let me know. I'd love to hear your stories. It'd be very interesting to hear what you've all been up to this week. And are you enjoying it? I know some people might feel a bit nervous to go out, but yeah, is everybody enjoying going out? I mean, I'm still quite enjoying staying in at the moment. Maybe when it's sunny, I'll want to go outside, but right now I'm quite happy inside doing my sit-ups and singing. But yeah, let me know what you've all been up to this week, what shops you've been to, if you've enjoyed it. Where you've been, let me know if you've been to the pub. And America, can you go to the pub in America? Are you allowed out in America? I guess you are. I mean, I have no idea what the different countries... They don't tell us on the news. We have no idea what other countries are doing. We just know what we're doing. They used to, yeah. They used to. A year ago, we all used to know what everybody was up to, but now we only hear about the UK. So I have no idea what the rest of the world is doing. Suzanne says, love that one. Thank you, Suzanne. And Teresa says, brilliant. Thank you to Ben as well. And Trevor and Trudy, thank you so much. Philip says, they're all my favourites tonight, Chrissy. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad. I think you can't go wrong with swing music, can you? Swing is just so easy to listen to. I've loved it since I was a child. So Trevor says, I've not missed pubs and pints at all. Oh, you're with Slava then. Me too, actually. I mean, I'd never go to the pub really, apart from visiting family for meals or something. So I'm missing family, but otherwise, yeah, I'm not interested in the pub. Daphne said, I did Costco and IKEA at Lakeside in Essex on Monday. It was really fine as numbers were limited. Oh, that's good. And Philip says, no shopping, no pub, just hairdresser and a walk in the park apart from my volunteering. Oh, that's wonderful. And Steve says, love that. Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons did that too, like everyone else. But your version is the best. Oh, thank you so much, Steve. Thank you. Next album will have to be a swing album or something. And Jane says, yes, Tessa, Austin, Richard and I braved the pub on Monday. Fine until the sun went in, then brr. Yes, it's far too cold for me, but good on you guys for going out. And it's nice because you can walk to the pub from where you live. So actually, we can actually walk to the pub from where we live. But we don't. Well, I do sometimes with Megan, who lives up in the farm behind us. We used to go to the pub when we were allowed, together for dinner sometimes, have a girly night, but haven't done that in over a year now, so who knows when the next time will be. Oh, what's it like in Greece for you, Victoria? Let us know what Greece is like at the moment. I know Czech Republic's getting better because Lucy told me on WhatsApp. She said that Czech Republic's easing and their kids are allowed to go to school now, which is good. So yeah. Anyway, I'll carry on. You keep talking, and I love your comments. So every time you comment, it's just so wonderful for me to interact with you. So do keep commenting. Ask me any questions. Comment on the songs, whatever you like. I just love reading all your comments. So thank you so much. So going back to Harlem Savoy Ballroom, it's estimated the ballroom generated $250,000 in annual profits in its peak years from the late 20s to the 40s. Each year, the ballroom was visited by nearly 700,000 people. The normal entrance fee was 30 cents and 85 cents per person, depending on what time they came in. And the Savoy had made enough money by its peak of its business in 1936 that $50,000 was spent on remodeling it. So the next one is a really, really famous one. I actually did this at Guildhall with my lovely friend Neo, who is a fantastic jazz singer. This has been requested by Mumsy, by Jill Johnston, and this is Fly Me to the Moon. Of course, it was also originally titled In Other Words, and it's a song written in 1954 by Bart Howard. Kay Ballard made the first recording of the song the year it was written, but Frank Sinatra's 1964 version was closely associated with the Apollo missions to the moon. And in 1999, the Songwriters Hall of Fame honoured Fly Me to the Moon by inducting it as a towering song. In 1954, when he began to write the song that became Fly Me to the Moon, Bert Howard had been pursuing a career in music for over 20 years. He played the piano to accompany cabaret singers, but also wrote songs with Cole Porter, his idol in his mind. In response, a publisher's request for a simpler song, Bart Howard wrote a cabaret ballad which he titled In Other Words. A publisher tried to make him change the words to from Fly Me to the Moon to Take Me to the Moon, but Howard refused, and many years later, Howard commented, "It took me 20 years to find out how to write a song in 20 minutes. So he wrote this in 20 minutes. This is the slow version because I didn't like the up-tempo version. We had both, but the up-tempo version, the backing wasn't very good. So this is the slow version. So relax and enjoy Fly Me to the Moon very slowly. To the moon and let me play among the stars. thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my version, the slow version of Flying You to the Moon. um, Classical Crossover said, Natasha says, we have limited indoor dining, but I haven't got anywhere but work. Yeah, we're not allowed indoors yet in the UK, so we're not allowed indoors till the May 17th. But yeah, it's very strange, isn't it, going back to normal. Irina from St. Petersburg says, cosmic greetings from St. Petersburg and wishing everyone a good evening and good mood. Thank you so much, Irina. Bless you. Sending lots of love to you in St. Petersburg. And thank you to Teresa as well. And thank you, Philip, as well. Stunning version, Chrissy. Thank you, Philip and Fatima. Well, I haven't got anything more at the moment to say about Savoy Ballroom. Sorry, I said it all at the beginning. I do have another bit, but I'm going to leave it to the end because it's about how it ended. But yeah, it was such a huge place to be a part of, and there's been nothing since really that's like the Harlem Savoy Ballroom. There was also one in Chicago as well, which was very famous. Again, same people sung there, like Frank Sinatra and Ella and Louis Armstrong, Nat King Cole. Lots of people sung there. But yes, I hope you're enjoying this evening so far. I have a few more songs for you left to do. A few. So I'll move on to the next song. It's for Philip and Fatima, and it's been requested by them. It's a beautiful song. I did sing this in the Ella Fitzgerald concert I did at the beginning of January, but there's no harm in singing it again, is there? It's a beautiful song. It was written in 1928, again by Cole Porter. It was introduced in Porter's first Broadway success, the musical Paris, by the French singer Irene Bordoni, for whom Porter had written the musical as a starring role. And Bordoni's husband and Paris producer, Ray, convinced Porter to give Broadway another try with this show. The song was later used in an English production of Wake Me Up and Dream in 1929 and was used as the title theme music in the 1933 Hollywood movie Grand Slam, starring Loretta Young and Paul Lucas. And in 1960, it was also included in the film version of Cole Porter's Can Can. So this is Let's Do It, Let's Fall in Love, made very famous by Ella Fitzgerald.
Let's do it, please do it, even educated, please do it, let's do it, let's fall in love. In Spain the best opposites do it, Lithuanians, and let's do it, let's do it, let's fall in love. The Dutch in old Amsterdam do it, not to mention the Finns, folks in Siam do it. Think of Siamese twins, some Argentines without means do it. People say in Boston even beans do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Romantic sponges, they say, do it. Oysters down in Oyster Bay, do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. against their wish. Do it. Even lazy jellyfish. Do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Electric eels, I might add to it. Though it shocks them, I know. Why ask if shad do it? Waiter, bring me some shad roe in shallow shows. English souls do it. Goldfish in the privacy of bows do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love.
Thank you so much, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. I forgot what I sang there. Mumsy says, love that version, darling. Wonderful. Great evening of the song and so upbeat. Oh, thank you, Mumsy. And Amy says, loving this. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. And so moving on to the next song, which is another brilliant one. This is for Steve Risbeck in America. And this is a song written by Irving Berlin. He wrote it in 1927 and it was published in 1929. It was introduced by Harry Richman and the chorus in the musical of Putting on the Ritz in 1930. And according to the complete lyrics of Irving Berlin, it was the first song in the film to be sung by an interracial. Sorry. I wrote this myself, but never mind. Interracial ensemble. The title derives from the slang expression to put on the Ritz, meaning to dress very fashionably. The expression itself is inspired by the opulent Ritz Hotel in London. The song also received renewed popularity in 1983 when Taco, a Dutch musician, recorded and released a new version of this song, which I actually watched. Very 80s, I would say. I think Taco, he's like German, I think, or something like that. Anyway, his version was accompanied by a music video which aired on MTV and other music video network and programs. So he made it famous again. But this is Ella Fitzgerald's version that I'm doing of Putting on the Ritz. I hope you enjoy it.
If you're blue and don't you know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits, putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coats, perfect fits, putting on the Ritz. Dressed up like a $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper, come let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in their midst, putting on the Ritz. Dressed up like a $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper, come let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in their mix. Putting on the Ritz, putting on the Ritz, putting on the Ritz, putting on the Ritz.
Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed putting on the Ritz. It's one that I didn't really know before, actually. So it's a new one for me this week. Some of the others have been new this week as well. But yeah, I've been working really hard to learn all these songs this week. But I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed watching the old classic films as well. I made sure that I got all involved, and Slava bought all the films for me to watch. So yeah, I really enjoyed watching the films, getting the music, choosing the music. So I really hope you are enjoying it and have enjoyed my selection tonight. Philip says, thank you, Chrissy, that was fabulous. Thank you so much. And Steve says, thank you so very much, Chrissy. Perfect song for me. I love it and always have. So thoughtful of you. I haven't put the Ritz for a long time. My leisure suits don't fit anymore. God bless. It's like Slava. Slava used to wear suits all the time, but since we've obviously lockdown, you haven't worn one, have you? You've always been very casual now. I think we both live in our loungewear. It's called loungewear now. I did open the door to a neighbour, and they did comment that they thought I'd just got out of bed wearing pyjamas. But as I explained, it's called loungewear. It's the new fashion. It's the COVID fashion. Oh yeah, it's been fashion in Russia all his life, yes. Slava did introduce me to loungewear, and his mum did when I moved to Prague many years ago. And they said it's normal to never wear your outside clothes in the house. So, which it kind of makes sense. Like, it does make sense that you wear clothes that suit the home. But as I said, English people are always dressed to leave the house. Yes, that's right. We wear clothes. So loungewear is clothes that you wear inside the house that you wouldn't want to be seen outside in. Although nowadays, I've seen many people in the supermarket wearing loungewear. I even saw someone wearing slippers to the supermarket. I mean, do what you want now. Now it's COVID. I think fashion's gone out the window. We just wear whatever now, don't we? Gina, hi Gina. Thank you so much for watching. Philip says, wow, loved it. Mike says, fabulous, Chrissy. Trudy, wonderful, Chrissy. Kelsey says she can't be here tonight but loves you and we'll catch up later. Oh, thank you so much, Trudy. Thank you to Kelsey. Big love to her. Amy says, love a bit of loungewear. See, loungewear is the thing. So I went on a website called Boo, which I found was very good for loungewear. It's got a specific category called loungewear. It's really pretty. And I got a bargain of, basically it looks like velvet loungewear. So it's like a red top that looks like a jumper, and obviously looks like jogging bottoms. I mean, they obviously match. And it was reduced to £8. So of course I got it because I need loungewear in my life now, because that's all I wear. Oh, then Slava then washed it, because Slava is head of all things domestic in our house, apart from cooking. I'm the cook. Slava is the domestic goddess, so he doesn't allow me to touch the washing machine. But he got my loungewear and he put it in with a load of other things, and everything turned pink. So there you go. Anything that had a bit of white, exactly. Yes, so he's not so much a domestic goddess. He's learnt from his mistake. Anyway, I will move on to the next song. The next song is a wonderful song that you heard at the very beginning. It's called Stomping at the Savoy. It's for Natasha Barbieri, who is the classical crossover magazine, who you see writing sometimes on the screen. This is Stomping at the Savoy. Oh, I forgot to say, I'm actually doing a classical crossover magazine concert at the end of May. I think what's the date, Natasha? Is it 18th of May or some tell me, Natasha, on the comments. It's in the end of May. Of course, I'll do all the promotion for it nearer the time. But I'll be singing, it's all about love songs. So I'll be singing a love song on there. So I hope you can watch that as well, because there's lots of other amazing singers as well. So Natasha has done these Classical Crossover magazine concerts throughout lockdown, through the past year that I've been part of as well, which is it's lovely to be part of it, and you see new singers and you meet new singers, which is wonderful. And anyway, this song is for you, Natasha, and it's a 1933 jazz standard composed by Edgar Sampson. It is named after the Harlem Savoy Ballroom in New York City. Sampson wrote the song when he was with Stewart's orchestra at the Empire Ballroom in 1933, and it was used as the band's theme song until they broke up. Which, when he then joined Chick Webb's band and took the song with him. Both Webb and Goodman recorded it as an instrumental, and Goodman's being the bigger hit, and lyrics were then added, and the Webb's orchestra recording rose to number 10 in the charts in 1934, and 2 years later the piece was charted by Ozzie Nelson and by Benny Goodman, and since becoming a jazz standard, the song has been recorded by hundreds of times, including Judy Garland was the first singer in 1936, and she was only 14 years old when she recorded it. So, people like Ella Fitzgerald, Louis Armstrong, Sarah Vaughan, Boston Pops Orchestra, John Williams, will.i.am even did it in 2007. So this is a wonderful stomping at the Savoy. I really hope you like it, and I'm going to be doing lots of scatting because this is the Ella Fitzgerald version.
Savoy, the home of sweet romance. Savoy, it wins you with a glance. Savoy gives happy feet a chance to dance. Your old form just like a clinging vine. Your lips so warm and sweet as wine. Your cheeks so soft and close to mine, divine. How my heart is singing while the band is swinging. I'm never tired of romping and stomping with you at the Savoy. What joy, a perfect holiday. Savoy, where we can glide and sway. Savoy, they let me stomp away with you. Tired of romping, stomping with you at the Savoy.
Thank you so much, everybody. That was completely improvisation, and every time I've done it, it's been different. So I hope you enjoyed my improvisation. It's meant to be very freestyle and just kind of, as they do it. May 30th, thank you, Classical Crossover Magazine. Natasha says May 30th is the, what do you say? Oh, it's his birthday. It's Slava's birthday. And it's my first concert. Oh, yeah. Also, Natasha, on that day, it's an online concert, but also I'm doing a live concert at the Bury Royal Theatre in Suffolk. It's the opening of their theatre, and they've asked me to be their opening person. So I'm doing an opera evening for all their patrons and donors and things. So, yeah, I'm going to be singing there the same night. But do tune in to Classical Crossover Magazine, because most of you, actually all of you, won't be able to come to the Bury Theatre because it's a private event. So it's just an opening of their theatre. So watch Classical Crossover Magazine instead, and I'll let you know how it went the next week. Amy says he didn't use his colour catcher. Exactly, he forgot. But it doesn't matter. It's all right. It's no big deal. Just some of my clothes are different colours now. Slava says they look nice. Yes, they look nice. Yeah. Gina says, wow, yet another skill range. Oh, thank you, Gina. Thank you so much. I've been practicing a lot this week, the scatting. Mumsy says, what a great version. Love the scatting. Thank you so much. And Mike says, excuse me. He doesn't say excuse me. I said excuse me. Mike says, fantastic, Chrissy. Love that jazzy beat bop lingo. Thank you. And Ben, thank you so much. And Jane says, well done, fantastic. And Philip says, thanks, Chrissy and Natasha. That was the first for us and such fun. Oh, bless you both. Thank you. And Amy says, super, loving the scatting. Classical Crossover Magazine. Natasha says, sorry, I keep saying Classical Crossover Magazine. What an honour. Thank you, Christina. Killing it. Thank you so much. And Steve says, great concert, maybe the best. Of course, I say that every week. Oh, thank you so much, Steve. And Philip says, 4 days after our wedding anniversary and 7 days after Fatima's birthday. Oh, wow, that's nice. You share the same month. Oh, that's wonderful. So the next song I will do in a second, but if you would like to donate to our GoFundMe page that we started nearly a year ago now, all the money that you give to that goes towards putting on these concerts and keeping us going, as that's the only income we have right now, or our PayPal that we set up. But yes, Slava and I have been out of work for over a year now, so it would be wonderful. Anything you give goes such a long way to keeping us going as people and for music. Even £1, as Slava said, yeah, even £1. The price of a coffee, it goes such a long way. It really does, to keeping us going and putting these on. So thank you so much, and thank you for all your support so far. It means so much. I know I write to you all personally, but it really does mean so much. I can't tell you how grateful I am for you all. So thank you so much for tuning in each week as well. It means a lot. So the next song I'm going to do is for Trevor and Trudy Cameron, and it's a beautiful song that you'll all know because it's like one of the most famous jazz songs ever. It's Come Fly With Me. It's from 1958, so it was the last year of the Savoy Ballroom that year. It was composed by Jimmy Van Heusen. I don't even know how to say that word, Heusen. Anyway, Come Fly With Me was written for Frank Sinatra, and it was the title track of his 1958 album of the same name. The song sets the tone for the rest of the album, describing adventures, exotic locals in Bombay, Peru, and Acapulco Bay. It subsequently became part of Sinatra's concert repertoire and would feature in numerous performances. So I really hope you enjoy Come Fly With Me.
A bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. get you up there where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near, you my dear. Angels cheer because we're together. Weatherwise, it's such a lovely day. Just say the words and we'll beat the birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, let's fly, let's fly away. Once I get you up there where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near, you my dear. Angels cheer because we're together. Weatherwise, it's such a lovely day. Just say the words and we'll beat the birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, let's fly, we'll fly. Let's fly.
Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed Come Fly With Me, one of the most famous Frank Sinatra songs. Trevor says, cannot wait to go flying again. Thanks. We have 2 deferred holidays in Greece to look forward to. Oh, wonderful. Bless you both. Oh, thank you so much. Bless you guys. Thank you so much for your support and watching each week. And I hope you get to go to your Greece holidays this year. That's the last holiday we went on. It'll be 2 years this year when we went to Greece to visit our cat Uso, her owners or her previous owners. They gave Uso to us when they moved to Greece, and we visited them in their beautiful island. It was amazing. And Angela says, a happy, uplifting song. Wonderful, Chrissy. Thank you so much. I do love Come Fly With Me. It's such a lovely uplifting song. Mike says, love Come Fly With Me from the fabulous big band era. Yeah, the big band era, I just love it. And Trudy says, thank you, Chrissy. I remember driving Ali to school and he and I would listen to this song. He loved this, and Jamie Cullum. Oh my goodness, yeah, Jamie Cullum. I remember getting his album when I was a teenager. Man, I was obsessed with him. He went to the Royal Academy, I think. He was a pianist, jazz pianist. It was lovely. Oh, that's wonderful. And Teresa's fabulous. Thank you so much. And Philip says, loved it, Chrissy. Thank you so much, everybody. I have one more song for you. So if you want to sing, you can sing. If you want me to sing another song from tonight, do let me know, because I can do an encore because we have time. Or if you want me to just go away, just say. But I have to tell you the last little bit about the ballroom. And I hope you found it interesting, because I didn't really know anything about Harlem Savoy Ballroom until I found out about it when we did Ella Fitzgerald back in January. So I wanted to bring the glitz and the glamour of this ballroom and the imagery of it as well to you guys. And I hope you've enjoyed listening about it and finding out more about it. And yeah, I hope you found it really interesting. But the last of it is the ballroom closed in October 1958, and despite efforts to save it by borough president Hulan Jack, Savoy Ballroom manager and co-owner Charles Buchanan, clubs, organisations, the Savoy Ballroom tried to stop it, but it was demolished for construction of a housing complex between March and April 1959. The mayor was the target of protests by clubs and organisations. The fixtures of the ballroom were auctioned off for a slum clearance housing project, and Count Bassey was quoted in the paper saying, "With the passing of the Savoy, a part of show business has gone forever. I feel about the same way I did when someone told me that Bojangles' Bill Robinson was dead." In May 2002, Frank Manning and Norma Miller, the members of the Whitey's Lindy Hoppers, unveiled a commemorative plaque for the Savoy Ballroom on Lenox Avenue between 140th and 141st Streets in New York. So, yeah, it's quite sad that it doesn't exist anymore, but you can go online, and if you type in Savoy, a Harlem Savoy Ballroom, there's this new website that they're set up. I think it was last year or the year before, where they're trying to basically recreate it so you can have a virtual experience of going around the Savoy. So they haven't finished it yet, but it's a very interesting website if you like to go on it, because it's got lots of interesting information, which I found a lot of this information from. So I hope you have enjoyed tonight's information on the Harlem's Savoy Ballroom, and I hope you've learnt something from tonight, some interesting facts, and do let me know if you've enjoyed it, because I don't know if you don't tell me. Yeah, still really weird, like even after 41 weeks now of singing online. It's lovely having your comments because I know how you're feeling, but when I don't hear anything, it's like not having an audience is really difficult. So your comments mean a lot when you write, so thank you so much. Philip says, "Unforgettable again, please," and said he loved it. Thank you so much, Philip and Fatima. And Teresa says, "Fabulous, thank you." Yeah, any more songs to sing tonight, please do let me know. If you need reminding again, I shall let you know. There was "The Way You Look Tonight," it's wonderful. "Pennies from Heaven," "When You're Smiling," "Unforgettable," "I've Got You Under My Skin," "Fly Me to the Moon," "Let's Do It, Let's Fall in Love," "Putting on the Ritz," "Stomping at the Savoy," "Come Fly With Me," and my last song, which I haven't sung yet. I forgot. I thought I'd sung it already, sorry. This last song is for Tessa, Austin, Sam, Joel, and little baby Rowan. And this is a wonderful song that I hope will finish the evening really uplifting, because it's so wonderful. I love this song so much. Keep voting while I'm singing, by the way. It's "Let's Face the Music and Dance," because I thought I bring you music every week, and I hope that you're dancing to it. So this song was written in 1936, again by Irving Berlin, for the film Follow the Fleet, where it was introduced by the wonderful Fred Astaire and featured in a celebrated dance duet between Astaire and Ginger Rogers. The jazz song has also been covered by various artists following its release, including Nat King Cole, Ella Fitzgerald, Frank Sinatra, Todd Gordon, and many more. Irving Berlin's repertoire of Hollywood compositions was growing at the time as he adapted to the trends and ideas in vogue in Hollywood. Let's Face the Music and Dance debuted as an original song for the Hollywood film Follow the Fleet, signified by the popularization of jazz, demonstrating a notable example of jazz on the silver screen. The jazz composition adheres to the typical conventions within the genre of the 1930s jazz, and it's been having been composed in 1936, follows the syncopation and rhythmic nuance of the swing period, which was dominant at the time. Berlin's conflation of swing and classical jazz cultivates an original sound which Let's Face the Music and Dance presents. The influence of 1930s jazz on the song is evident in its idiomatic features, which includes the simultaneous presence of a specific melodic hooks and syncopated rhythms. So such a genre allowed for flexibility in creative expression, markedly for Berlin's composition Let's Face the Music and Dance in 1936, and it's one of the most popular jazz compositions of this whole era. So I hope you really enjoy it, and I hope you get up dancing with me, and do let me know if you'd like any other songs from tonight after I sing this one. So yeah, I hope you will dance with me.
There may be trouble ahead, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance before the fiddlers have fled, before they ask us to pay the bill, and while we still have that chance, let's face the music and dance. Soon we'll be without the moon, humming a different tune, and then there may be teardrops to shed. So while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. Before the fiddlers have fled, before they ask us to pay the bill, and while we still got that chance, let's face the music and dance. Soon we'll be without the moon, humming a different tune, and then there may be teardrops to shed. So while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance, dance. Let's face the music. Look at the music. Why not face the music and dance?
Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, Tessa and Austin and Sam and Joel and Rowan. I hope it got you dancing. I hope it got you all dancing. And hi, Louisa. I didn't see you there. Thank you so much for watching from Otley. Mike says unforgettable. Terry says enjoyed your songs and danced tonight, Chrissy. Terry. Oh, thank you, Terry. Thank you so much. Unforgettable, unforgettable. Louisa says pennies from heaven. And Mumsy says pennies from heaven. So that's 2 each. And 3, 2. Oh, he's got it. That's fine. Slava's got the maths. Steve says, thanks for doing this for us every week, Chrissy. Whatever you choose for an encore would be just fine. God bless you and Slava. And, of course, Mumsy too. Oh, bless you, Steve. Thank you so much. Anja says, your choice. They're all lovely. Thank you. Erica. Hi to Erica. Thank you so much for watching. I've stomped at the London Savoy. Oh, wonderful. Love to hear a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. Oh, I'll have to do that one and another one. I think I did that one in Ella. Did I? No, I didn't. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I will do that one. VE Day. Ah, yes. I did do it for VE Day last year. This year we're doing VE Day on the first week of May. So I will sing for you, Erica, A Nightingale Sang in Berkeley Square on VE Day, first week of May. Slava's writing it down. He's doing his magic. So yeah, I'll sing that for you on VE Day. Teresa says any song, they're all fab. And also, I know Gwynnie wanted me to sing My Way, so did Terry, and also New York, New York, but I'm doing Frank Sinatra Evening in the middle of May, middle to the end of May, so I'm going to save those for then, so I hope you'll join me that for Frank Sinatra Evening. And Tessa says, beautiful, oh how these little legs swung last week when you were singing, big hugs, oh bless you. And Angela says, another uplifting number, thanks for tonight's concert, Chrissy and Slava. Oh, thank you so much everybody. And Ben Mooney, thank you. And Trevor says, wonderful, marvellous. Mike says, wow. And Philip says, wow, that was fantastic. Amy says, I'd vote putting on the Ritz. Thank you to Louisa as well. Gina says, had a little dance with baby Len before I put him to bed. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Gina. Bless you. Trevor says, the way you look tonight. Thank you so much. And wonderful, marvellous. Thank you, Trevor and Trudy. And Natasha says, beautiful, Christina. Thank you so much. So have you got them down? He's written them all down. What is the verdict? Is it a bit of everything? One for the way. Okay. Unforgettable 3. Okay, so it's Unforgettable was 3, Pennies from Heaven was 2, The Way You Look Tonight was 1, and Putting on the Ritz was 1. What? Oh, I'm not meant to repeat it, sorry. Sorry, you don't need to know. Never mind. I'll sing Unforgettable first. And if there is any more while I'm singing that, just write them down. If you really want me to sing another one, I will. Otherwise, I will let you know what I've got on in the coming weeks, and tell you about what I'm doing actually live. So I am live now, but actually in front of your face. But yes, I hope you enjoy Unforgettable, and do let me know if there's any other one you want to hear tonight. Otherwise, after Unforgettable, I will talk to you about what's upcoming, and then I'll wish you a wonderful weekend. So enjoy Unforgettable.
That's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far, like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me. Never before has someone been more unforgettable in every way. And forevermore, that's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible how someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.
Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the encore of Unforgettable. Yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this evening. As I said, I hope you've really enjoyed the information all about Harlem Savoy Ballroom. And yeah, I hope that I've entertained you this evening and that you've enjoyed all the songs that I've chosen and that you've requested. Um, Mike says, the forever iconic Nat King Cole, absolutely unforgettable. Thank you. And Mumsy says, amazing evening. Thank you. And Tuomo, thank you so much. And Ginny says, thank you so much for taking us to a different world. Wonderful singing with much love, Ginny. Thank you so much, Ginny. That means so much. It really does. And if you do want to donate anything, you can with the links below. As I said before, anything goes such a long way into helping me buy the music, helping us afford the equipment, helping us to live just as an artist to live right now. It goes such a long way and it means so much. And if you can't donate anything, the best thing to do otherwise, if you can, is to subscribe to my YouTube channel, to my Instagram, to my Facebook, to share the video where you can. So anything you can do to share it and like it, give it a thumbs up. It means a lot and it goes such a long way. So thank you so much in advance for that. Ben, thank you so much, Ben. And Teresa's fantastic evening. Thank you both. And Philip says, wonderful concert tonight, Chrissy. Thank you so much. And Natasha says, you're absolutely wonderful, Christina. Thanks for the show. Thank you so much, Natasha. And Steve says, thanks again, Chrissy. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. As I said, Worsted Park before, I did Opera in the Park last year. This year is on the 7th of August. So tickets are available now on the Worsted Park website. So you can see me in person if you are living in the UK. Or the Russell Watson concerts that I'm part of. I'm doing 3 concerts with Russell Watson this year in different parks in the UK with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra and Mike Moran, who composed Barcelona for Queen. So do check out the tickets on Heritage Live website. They're all available now. And I'm singing at Otley Hall this year as well. So all announcements will be made later about that. And I'm also singing with London Mozart players in London this September, which is very exciting. So there's lots of things coming up from July, so I am very excited about that. And so next week is Leading Ladies in Opera. So if you've got any favourite opera arias, I do have a couple of them from before. I know Trevor and Trudy wanted Visi d'Arte before, so I'll do that one next week. And any other opera arias, famous leading ladies that you love that aria, do let me know this week. Preferably as quickly as you can so I can learn them, because opera's a bit more difficult to learn quickly. And as I said before, the week after is Whitney Houston night, either on the Thursday or the Saturday. Just let me know which you prefer. Maybe I'll do a poll on Facebook and everyone can say what they want. But we've got 2 months worth of concerts ahead. So we've got VE Day, beginning of May, then Roger and Hammerstein, then we've got Frank Sinatra night, then we've got an 80s night just before Slava's birthday, because he loves the 80s. Then June the 4th is Classical Crossover. Then the 11th is Judy Garland, because it's her 99th birthday on the 10th of June. So the 11th, I thought I'd do a Judy Garland evening. The 18th is going to be Dreamgirls musical All About the Supremes. And on the 25th is going to be Classical Hollywood, all music from films such as Audrey Hepburn, Marilyn Monroe, Fred Astaire, etc. So I hope you'll join me for all of these exciting nights coming ahead. I've got lots of work to do. Steve says, thanks again, Chrissy. Thank you, Steve. And Gina says, bravo, enjoyed all that. I heard so much, so appreciated. Thank you, Slava and Chrissy. Thank you so much, Gina. That means a lot. It really does. Louisa says, thank you very much, Chrissy. Always wonderful to hear you sing on a Friday evening. Can't wait for Otley and Chrissy very soon. Yeah, I can't wait for Otley. That'll be wonderful. Thank you so much. I can't wait to plan it with you, Louisa. And Mike says, thank you, wonderful, Chrissy. We'll enjoy catching up from earlier. Thank you so much, everybody. And I hope you have a very, very wonderful weekend ahead, and do send me your requests for next week. I do hope you can join me next week for Opera's Leading Ladies. It should be a fun night of opera arias, and I hope that I can bring you some more entertainment each Friday. Oh yeah, maybe Mike, you'll even join. Mike and Mary, maybe you'll even join for opera if we can tempt you to join us for opera evening next week. But it will be nice opera. I won't sing anything like from Wagner or anything because I can't sing Wagner, but it'll be nice ones. Mozart, Puccini, you send me your requests and I'll sing them. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I can't wait to sing to you all next week. Thank you so much for having me in your rooms, in your houses tonight. It's such a pleasure always to sing for you all, and it's just a joy to bring you music, and I hope I've uplifted you tonight with some beautiful jazz music. Do let me know your requests for next week, and thank you so much for your support and your donations, and for your friendship and your love. So all my love to you, all Slava's love with his new haircut, and sending you all our hugs and kisses, and God bless you all, and I can't wait to sing to you next Friday. I've got to start practicing now. Okay. Anyway, lots of love to you all, and can't wait to sing to you next week. God bless you all. Happy weekend. Lots of love. Bye.